Welcome back to my episode reviews of the original Rescue Bots cartoon. Today, we're taking a look at the episode Changes. In this episode, Optimus Prime gives Heatwave some training that will let him scan a new alt mode. And Doctor Morocco discovers that there is more to the Rescue Bots than meets the eye. We begin this episode with the Rescue Bots going over some theoretical rescue situations.
Hypothetical situation 7. You are confronted with 4 out-of-control horses pulling a wagon over a cliff.
There's a rescue we haven't had.
Yet.
Horses pulling a wagon over a cliff? Why does that sound like when Doc and Marty met Clara in Back to the Future Part 3? They then get a call from Optimus Prime with a mission. A mysterious solo mission just for Heatwave. At the same time, the Burnses dig out the portrait of their great-grandfather, which apparently has a hidden camera inside it. Good thing that they kept this in a locker and not out somewhere more, private. Who knows what Doctor Morocco could have seen? Speaking of which, Morocco then sees the Rescue Bots not acting like emotionless robots. Uh-oh, not good. Heatwave gets prepared to depart for the mainland. He leaves Chase in charge of the other Rescue Bots, and Boulder in charge of watching Cody, which I didn't realize was one of Heatwave's responsibilities.
And Blades, don't stay up late watching horror movies. I won't be around to help you hunt zombie hamsters.
That was one time.
Aww, Blades was scared. So cute. But just as Heatwave is about to leave...
Call me on my comm.
What's up, Doc?
Not wascally wabbits, I'm afraid.
I love this. This is obviously a blatant and random nod to Bugs Bunny, and the Looney Tunes in general. So a twister threatens Griffin Rock, and while rescuing some kids, Heatwave is picked up by the tornado.
Get back, Boulder! The storm's too strong! Good thing I'm stronger!
Yeah, I don't think that's how tornadoes work. You can't just stomp your feet on the ground and say no and the storm won't pick you up. But Boulder saves Heatwave with a power-up and energize electromagnet. That's the second episode recently where a Transformer has been grabbed by an electromagnet. By the way, go check out last week's Transformers animated episode review with my OC's artist, Hell, or Jay, to hear all of her hot takes on the episode Predacons Rising. But back to Rescue Bots.
Cow. I gotta go, Julia. We got cows.
The other thing we see picked up by this twister is a bicycle, which may be a nod to another famous movie featuring a tornado, The Wizard of Oz. As Miss Gulch, the woman who would become the Wicked Witch in Dorothy's Dream of the Land of Oz, can be seen riding her bike. Doc deploys the Tornado-Don't, which neutralizes the tornado instantly. Although, I gotta wonder, what happened to that poor cow? Oh, she's fine. Heatwave finally leaves, but Cade stays with him. And Doc, Cody, and Charlie determine that the tornado was caused by Doctor Morocco, using a prototype version of the weather machine, which he retrieved on board the Burns' great-grandfather's ship. On the mainland, Heatwave and Cave arrive at the same military base where the Rescue Bots first landed on Earth back in Episode 1. There they meet Optimus Prime.
Hey, OP! What is shaking, Bacon?
Sir, my partner insisted on accompanying me to...
Nothing much, Double Dutch. I too have learned from humans.
Okay, I love that. Never would I have imagined I'd hear the aligned version of Optimus Prime say anything like that.
I have summoned you here because you have proven yourself worthy for the next step in Rescue Bot's leadership. A third form.
Yes, that's right. Heatwave is going to become a triple changer. Although, if how many alt modes you have is a symbol of leadership, then shouldn't I be pretty high up there?
A little lost here.
Look, I have 2 forms, right? bot and fire truck. But now I can scan a new vehicle and change into that as my third mode.
Come on, Cade. Don't be such a himbo. It's not that hard to understand. Haley must like you for your body, not your brains.
Pick something fast and convertible. Haley would love that. Or a jet. We'd fly circles around Danny. Hey, what about a train?
Gee, why stop there? What about a space shuttle?
Wait, those last two, a train and a space shuttle? That sounds like Astro Train. Also, really, Cade? A train? What are you going to do with a train? Cade must be a big fan of Thomas the Tank Engine. Also, some of those alt modes I kind of already have. I wonder if Cade would like to go for a ride inside of me. Back on Griffin Rock, Doctor Morocco unleashes a thunderstorm on the island.
No doubt Morocco souped up the technology. And not a good soup, like chicken noodle.
Chase takes a thunderbolt right to his Rescue Bots logo, which, if Optimus Prime is any indication, this might be where Chase's own spark is located, which is very worrying. Hopefully Chase didn't damage his own spark. The Rescue Bots save some people from the storm and direct them to shelter.
Ow, 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 ow. Hot.
Blades, not in front of the humans! I know your poor little fingies are hot, but you have to maintain cover. Back on the mainland, Heatwave is continuing his training.
Your concern does you justice. I can see why Heatwave cherishes your partnership.
He said that?
Not in so many words.
Aw, so cute!
I feel like Boulder ran me over.
You're gonna be fine, buddy.
Buddy? Did something happen while I was out?
Aww. Heatwave completes his training and is ready to scan his new alt mode whenever he chooses it. But while everyone else is away, Morocco infiltrates the firehouse and discovers the Rescue Bot's secret.
Sigma 17 ship log. Rescue bots reporting. We are departing Cybertron on a routine patrol to the Quintessa Quadrant.
Not on Earth at all.
You know, it's too bad that he's underground, because this would be the perfect time for one of those dramatic lightning strikes. Also, I love that Chase mentions the Quintessa Quadrant. I guess that means that they have quintessons in the Rescue Bots and greater aligned continuity.
Didn't you hear the forecast? 100% chance of fire.
Look!
What? Last I checked, fire was not a form of weather. So, as the others deal with these fire tornadoes? Seriously, I think these are even less improbable than shark tornadoes. Heatwave and Cade are trapped on the ferry, and they decide to jump ship, and Heatwave scans the sunken fireboat as his new alt mode.
Heatwave, can't you drive a straight line?
I'm still getting the hang of it. You try changing into a boat and see how well you do.
Aw, don't worry, Heatwave. You'll get used to it. Just remember to increase power to your port side engine when you want to go right, and increase power to your starboard side engine when you want to go left. Reverse one of your engines to turn in place. You know, it's kind of like working your treads in tank mode. Oh, you don't have a tank mode. You know what? Let me send you some tips on RescueNet. So, Heatwave saves the rest of the team on land, who are surprised by his new alt mode. He then stops Dr. Morocco's weather machine the only way that he knows how, by ramming into it.
How exactly does rescanning work? I mean, say hypothetically a bot didn't want to fly anymore?
It's not easy. I had to get Optimus's permission first. Sorry, Blades.
What made you think I was talking about me?
Aw, poor Blades. Also, why does he need to ask Optimus's permission first? It's his body, his choice. If Blades wants to change into a car or something, I respect his life choices. Charlie gets the picture back from the framing shop where they discovered Dr. Morocco's hidden camera.
Morocco was spying on us?
How much do you think he saw?
Seriously, I'm glad that they didn't decide to hang this picture in a changing area or something. That's all we need is Morocco to be peeping on the team as they're getting dressed.
He's a peeping Tom.
They also learn that Dr. Morocco has discovered the rescue bot's secret. And we end this episode with Morocco contacting Priscilla Pinch's mother and offering to sell her Cybertronian technology that he stole from the rescue bots. Well, this was a great episode of Rescue Bots. There was a lot going on in this one. Obviously, we had Heatwave gaining a new alt mode. But seriously, if it's that easy, why aren't more of the Transformers multi-changers? Also, when did the Multi-Cog Badges come into play? If I recall correctly, Optimus Prime gave Hotshot his old badge in Rescue Bots Academy, right? So when did the original Rescue Bots get theirs? I'm guessing that comes in a later episode, probably when they get their dino modes. Dr. Morocco discovering the Rescue Bot secret and working with Madeline Pinch is clearly a setup for something. Probably a supervillain team-up later on, which I cannot wait to see. There were some things in this episode that didn't really make much sense, but yeah, overall, this was still a great episode of Rescue Bots. Well, what about you? What did you think of this episode of the original Rescue Bots? Let me know down in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and do all that other fun stuff. And I'll see you here next time for the next episode of Rescue Bots, The Riders of Midwinter. So I'll see you back here next week for that.